like I said, the big thing that I wanted to do was this Jisen Gata scroll, so you guys can see why it was made at what time period. Again, looking at the evolution of ninjutsu, right, and the evolution of Japanese martial arts, when the government is like, well, we're going to take your swords, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, there has to be things added for that tradition to survive. And I agree 100%, Taijutsu is not ninjutsu, but now putting this in perspective of the timeline, when people say, well, we only do ninjutsu Sengoku Jidai, that is much different than the Edo period when Tokugawa took over and unified Japan. And even then, that was much different than the Meiji period after 1868. So what we're going to work on now is some Manrikigusari techniques. We're going to work on some techniques with the chain. So let's look at this. He comes in with a grab to the lapel. Counter grab. You know, when you counter grab it, Sakami Uke, and we're going to take this and we're throwing it over the top of the hand to bring it down. You're going to singe into the wrist here. Now, instead of looking at it like Kota Gaishi or anything like that, when you have, imagine this a metal chain. You guys have all felt it where that cinches in, right? But once you have this cinched in, like this, you wrapped it around, take this and you're striking with it as you're hurting this, and that's your counter, right? So let's look at that. So we're here, he does the grab, counter grab, and you're going to put it through, singe, and then strike. Strike in with that weight, you know, into the inner arm there. Boom! He comes in with the right, and then I'm going to strike this away, and that's what's going to make me come in and put him in this way to get that choke this way, right? Like he comes in with the left, bang, comes in, boom, and then I throw that over, and that's what gets me the choke right in there like that, right? So as he comes in with the lead jab, I'm stepping off. This is going to strike kind of like as an out, as this strikes up at the same time. So you're just going to kind of strike the arm up like this, and then as you strike it up, you're also wanting to kind of hammer it down this way. Now that opens up the head, which then you're going to get that swinging motion to just bam, right across the head. So when you're doing the technique, go ahead. This comes here, but I'm trying to strike into that elbow joint with that metal, you know what I mean, and pop, and then hammer it down, and then as you're swinging through, I don't want to hurt him, but it would be bang, right across that head.